from Global Kingston, this is Global News Morning.
Good Friday morning. It is February the 25th. Glad that you could be here with us today. And again, because it's Friday, that means it is celebrations. We'll be having some celebrations to tell you about later on this hour. So
yeah, if you have a birthday or an anniversary or anything, we'll be giving you a shout out coming up in just under, 7 or 8 minutes.
Yes. And if you are stepping out the door this morning, you'll see that we do have some snowfall. There is a snowfall alert already in place for this morning. And when I was stepping out, it was kind of a powdery snow. It wasn't too dense, and it was blowing around. We do have some wind out there this morning as well, gusting up to 40 kilometers per hour. So not too extreme there, but yes, do expect that we are going to have that snowfall throughout the morning, potentially tapering off this afternoon. And then for the rest of the day, mix of sun and clouds and just a 30% chance for some more flurries by the end of our Friday. Now tomorrow, things start off sunny and then get increasingly cloudy over the course of the day, high of -3 degrees. Then on Sunday, to round out the weekend, we are expecting some more snow, but just some lighter flurries, around 3 centimeters worth of accumulation for our Sunday, and a high of -1 degrees. I'll break down that full forecast for you in just a little bit, but I'll pass things back over to Megan Coulter for your news.
Thanks, Erin. A Kingston man has been charged with second-degree murder after his father was found with grave injuries last month. Police were called to a home on Adelaide Street on January 30th. Now, doctors determined the elderly man's head injuries were not consistent with a fall down the basement stairs, as the suspect had claimed. 37-year-old Adrian Cole was initially charged with aggravated assault, but after the suspect's father died in hospital, those charges have now been upgraded to murder. A Belleville man was taken to hospital after an early morning stabbing yesterday. Police were called to the area of Bridge Street East and Church Street around 2:30 a.m. A male suspect took off in the downtown area, and police are still looking for him. The 32-year-old victim was taken to Belleville General Hospital for treatment of a knife wound and is listed in stable condition. Well, Kingston's experiment with red light cameras begins next week. Cameras have been installed at a handful of local intersections. Starting Tuesday, they will snap pictures of license plates of drivers who breeze through red lights. The vehicle's owner would then get a $325 ticket in the mail. It'll cost the city hundreds of thousands of dollars to operate and maintain these cameras, but Mayor Brian Patterson expects those costs will be more than an offset through the amount through fines mailed out.
We've been putting up signs letting people know that this is coming, and we're hoping that even though there are red lights cameras at just certain intersections around town, but we're hoping that this helps to kind of just drive overall behavior to make sure that we're safe. We take those extra moments to just pause and avoid what can be sometimes serious, life-threatening accidents.
Kingston could be about to give the operator of the Leon Center a contract extension. The city's 5-year contract with ASM Global is set to expire December 31st. Negotiations on a new agreement are on hold because ASM has said it's not in a position to negotiate with so much uncertainty in the market due to COVID-19. Also, with this being a municipal election year, council could be in a lame duck position at the end of August and unable to negotiate a major contract until late this year. A motion going to City Council next week calls for a 6-month contract extension. Queen's University is pledging hundreds of thousands of dollars to the City of Kingston to help pay for student parties and other pressures put on municipal services throughout the year. Queen's Principal Patrick Dean announced yesterday that the school will provide $750,000 over the next 5 years. The money is intended to help pay for additional policing, bylaw enforcement, and other costs associated with the unsanctioned parties in the University District. Dean says the university felt the multi-year contribution was an appropriate way to offset the cost to taxpayers.
We really do understand that, and the university is committed to being a good neighbor. We're thoughtful. We want to be even more thoughtful about the situation in which our neighbors find themselves, and to take all action possible.
Self-care is front and center for students at Loyalist Collegiate. As part of Black History Month, Black students from across the city were invited to a workshop focusing on hair and skincare techniques. John Lawless has more.
Grade 12 student Tanisha Duncan Zulu was feeling frustrated by the lack of beauty products and hair options for Black people in Kingston and decided to organize a workshop empowering students with the tools and knowledge to do it themselves.
Having to travel to Ottawa and going and buying stuff, and it's also more expensive in that way. And I wanted a space where students can find and learn how to do their hair themselves, and also find products and etc.
Students also shared stories with one another about what it's like growing up in a predominantly white community. One particular experience inspired Duncan Zulu to create this workshop in the first place, giving Black students a safe place to share.
One day I had my hair out in afro, and I remember students making fun of it because they're saying mean comments about I can't see, or what yada, or touching my hair without me asking. And that kind of made me want to straighten my hair to the point where to fit in and blend in with my white peers.
The workshop featured presentations from hair and cosmetic professionals who say empowering Black students on how to take care of themselves is so much more than hair and beauty techniques.
One, I didn't have access to this information, so I think of all the things that have happened to me in my life in terms of my skin and my makeup and my understanding about who I am, I didn't have that. So I think it's important to have it when you're younger so that you can grow in that kind of understanding.
Rose says the cosmetic and hair industry has become a lot more inclusive for the Black community in recent years. It's her hope that with more Black representation, the next generation, like Duncan Zulu, will feel confident to be unapologetically themselves. John Lawless, Global News, Kingston.
And new this morning, multiple fire departments were called to a structure fire in the Tyendinaga region just after 11 p.m. last night. Now, crews from the Mohawk and Tyendinaga Fire Department received aid from Deseronto and Napanee Fire as they responded to a call to Airport Road where an airline hangar was on fire. We will have additional information for you as it becomes available. And now let's head over to Aaron Strickland for a check on this morning's forecast. Yes, Aaron, we're seeing some snowfall this morning and later on today.
Yes, that is correct. Already there is some snow falling this morning across our regions, and it is around -11 or -12. It's going to feel more like -20 out there this morning. And again, that system, we are expecting it could start to taper off this afternoon. And then Saturday, it's looking like increased cloud coverage over the course of the day. It's really on Sunday that we see a little bit of more active weather. Belleville today, up to 15 centimeters worth of snow accumulation from this snowfall that we are seeing this morning and today. High of -7 degrees, mostly cloudy skies for your Saturday, high of -2. -1 is the high for Sunday, and again, some snow flurries to end our weekend. Brockville, very similar here, up to 15 centimeters worth of snow. Be aware that there could be some hazardous road conditions this morning. High of -8, -3 for your Saturday. Cloudy on Sunday with some more flurries on the way. Smiths Falls, very similar. 15 is expected today in terms of that snowfall. Mix of sun and clouds for Saturday. Sunday, overcast skies with up to 3 centimeters worth of snow accumulation from those flurries. So a little bit of lighter snow. Now, taking a look at Kingston's 5-day forecast here now. Again, today we've got that snowfall in effect. Could taper off this afternoon. Then Saturday, mostly cloudy with a high of -3. Sunday, we've got some light snow. Monday, mostly sunny, high of -8, so drops in temperature. And then Tuesday, +1 degrees, but we could see some more light snow. And now it's time for some celebrations.
Wishing a happy 89th birthday to Vivian Burnett of BC. Vivian celebrated her big day on February 19th. That's from your granddaughter, Elizabeth Burnett.
A very, very happy birthday to Michelle Surson. Her birthday was on February 18th. That is with love from your little sister Tracy and her dog Miley.
Happy 10th birthday to Phelan. Love and best wishes from Mommy, Daddy, Eli, Hammond, and Itty Bitty.
I love that name. Happy birthday to Claire. That's with much love from your daughters Dawn, Sherry, Glenna, Clarissa, Candy, and Carrie, and all of the grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
And if you have a celebration that you would like a shout out for, you can email us at submissions@ckwstv.com or visit us at ckwstv.com.
Celebrations, brought to you by Landmark Cinemas.